Today I'll be showing you how to replace your stock air filter with a K&N filter. In this case I've already replaced my filter with the K&N, but I'll still show you how to remove it and install it. Instructions are fairly simple. The first one is to remove the stock air filter and then remove an O-ring that's around. It's just a little rubber ring that you can pry out with a flathead. And then the next step is to install the new filter and put it all back together. To get to the air filter, we have to remove the tail cowl right there. So I'll show you how to do all that. Alright, to get access to this air filter, we have to remove the tail cowl, the outside pieces, and go ahead and take off both the seats. It's fairly simple to do. You should know how to remove your rear seat with the key right there. We'll do that in a moment. And then front seat, we're just gonna unscrew these on both sides, and to remove the cowl we have to pop these little guys in, and that'll give us access to remove it, and it looks like there's about 6 of them. Okay, so the reason we're taking off the tail cowl is so we can lift the tank. What happens is if you lift the tank, it pushes these plastic pieces back, and this is kind of in the way. Some people just want to pop this out. I prefer not to do that because I care about my bike. So I'm going to do it the proper way and take out the tail cowl, and I'll show you how to do that right now. Okay, I'm going to start by popping out these little clips. All you have to do is just push in with an Allen key that's just the right size. And then you should be able to grab them if you've got fingernails. Slide them right out. Okay, next I'll be removing this release latch for the seat. You just pop this guy up, pull this out, rotate it, and there it is. And I'll be removing these screws, popping out these little clips. For these little clips, I'm using a little flathead screwdriver just to pop them up like so, and then a standard Phillips here. Okay, now we're going to move the tail cowl. Okay, now I'm going to remove this Allen key right up here on the gas tank, and then we'll lift it up. Okay, to prop the gas tank up, there's a little tool bar included in the bike over here. This will keep your tank standing up. It just pops right out and slides right out. Okay, so this part of the tool goes on the bottom. This part will connect to the top of the gas tank. So you'll set this side in first and then set the tank on top here. we're trying to give you a close-up of all the screws we need to remove. They're surrounding the outsides. You can see one right there. Not sure exactly how many there are, but there's also one in the center, right there. It's pretty deep in there. So we just got to go all the way around and remove them one at a time, and then it just kind of pops up. Your standard tip screwdriver will work just fine. Nothing special. Okay, there's a hose right here. We're gonna just pinch these and disconnect this, make it easier to work with. It's not too hard to pull off. There it is. Okay, so this should just come right off. Okay, so the stock filter comes with a rubber ring. It's either on the inside of this. It's probably in between these two. If I recall, that's how I pulled it out, was with the flathead screwdriver. Or it might still be connected to the filter box on the bike. It's just a rubber filter. It's not too hard to pull off, but you need to take it off for this K&N filter. Okay, removing the filter is easy. You should be able to just pick it right up. And this K&N one I'm going to go ahead and wash and clean. It's got about 2,000 miles on it. A little bit of debris in there. Definitely some dirt. Probably can't see it that well. But I'm going to go ahead and clean this and re-oil it. Okay, the filter's cleaned. It's re-oiled and ready to go back in. Remember, if you're swapping with the K&N filter, to remove that rubber lining. And here we go. Okay, putting the tool back in, this tool to prop the tank up, it goes in just like this. So you pretty much just slide this end all the way through, and then there's a little clip where this can go in. And it's in right there. Don't expect it to be too tight, it just kind of hangs loose. Okay, now I'm going to connect the rear left tail. You got to pay close attention to this little clip right here. This will slide in first, and then the whole thing will connect in. We're going to route this through real quick. This goes underneath this part right there. But the very first thing we're going to do is connect the light. Okay, now we're going to put in all the plastic clips and bolts, screws. Before you put the plastic clips in, make sure the top piece is pulled back. You don't want it in, otherwise you'll end up breaking it. So just push through the middle, make sure it's up a little bit. You can squeeze these guys in so they go in kind of flush. Now I'm going to put the seat release cable back in. It's not too hard. Just put the cable in there, little ball. Gotta roll it underneath and snap it in. That's it. Okay, the last step is to put these clips back in. It's pretty easy. You just push them down to where they come out like that, and slide it in, push it in. That's it.